Have you ever wondered why most Meta Ads courses fail to deliver real results for your brand? The harsh truth is that so much of the advice out there is outdated. And if you are stuck dealing with stagnant ad performance or rising costs, that's not a place where you want to be. Old tactics and hacks. Over the last 8 years, I've spent over $30 million on ads, and I've worked with over 150 businesses, crafting strategies that actually work. And today I am uncovering the exact roadmap for you to hit 7 or 8 figures in revenue without relying on old 2019 tactics that just don't work. So stick with me in the next few minutes and I'm going to show you how to transform your ad campaigns using a fresh approach that is backed by literally millions of dollars in ad spend. All right, so the first step is you have to begin rethinking your creative strategy. I am on the phone with founders every single day of every single week, and at a certain $1 to $5 million of revenue per year, I am seeing these same problems happening again. Gone are the days of single image ads. If you launch 4 ads, it's just not going to work. There's a simple rule of thumb that 80% of all ads on Meta will fail and 20% will win. So if you're launching 5 ads, a half of one of those will be a winner. So if you're launching 10 ads per month, 2 will potentially be able to have a total addressable market where that ad will be able to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to generate purchases at your customer acquisition cost target. So if you're only launching a handful of ads a month, you will never find a winner. That is the key. So the way we do things is 1 concept, 4 variations. From there, we create 4 more iterations on whichever the winners are. One of our clients, which you can learn more about in this video right up here, saw a 35% decrease in customer acquisition cost by implementing our system. So the key to understanding what is happening in the market is either AI, or it's tools like Atria, Foreplay, or the good old Facebook ads library. We have built some remarkable AI systems, one of which scans all of our clients' competitors' ads to identify various keywords and messaging that occurs in their ads that we can then take that information to understand our ads and our copy performing based on the outcomes we are looking for. These days, we no longer have an excuse as to why the ads aren't working. You use any of these tools to figure out what other people's ads look like, what are new styles, and that has to be implemented into your daily routine. Next, I want to talk about is targeting audiences, lookalikes, and broad. Meta says that the definition of a broad audience is over 2 million people. Now, we run broad audiences with literally no interest, but we still run audiences of lookalikes, stacked interests. We still try to find the pool of people who are more likely to convert, because if we find that pool and that pool starts to purchase, then Meta will inherently expand that audience of similar people to get us more volume. So zeroing in on audiences, I truly believe is still really important. So stack lookalikes is key in most of our ad sites. So you're going to take a 1%, a 3%, a 6%, a 10%. You're going to take all of those people and combine them into one audience. Then you don't have to worry about audience overlap because you're showing them all to this pool of people. Then we're not wasting our budgets on redundant targeting. The key is to have an audience size of at least 10 to 15 million people these days. The next super important aspect is budget. And if you come to me and you say, I only have 10K to spend on Facebook ads or only 20K to spend on Facebook ads, I'm going to laugh, because the key is you have to scale your budget in order to scale your revenue. The key is to do it using the economics of your brand, your products, to understand how to scale profitably. So let's get smart about budget allocation. Here at Blue Water Marketing, we always allocate 20% of the budget to testing. The reason for that is because testing campaigns will always have a lower efficiency. It's just going to happen. 80% of the account is carried through the scale and evergreen campaigns, which will have higher efficiency because they're proven winners. There's 20%, maybe you get a 1.4 ROAS in that campaign. These ones are getting a 2.4, so you have a blended 2 ROAS, and that might be your target. Understanding how to look at your account to understand where to squeeze efficiency from and where to test from is extremely important because you always need to be testing. Now, one hack that you can do is implement cost caps within your testing campaigns if you have enough purchase history in your account. So let's say your cost per purchase target is $30. You throw a cost cap of $30. That means over the 7-day period, Meta will try to average out all of your purchases to that $30 mark. Once you have that and you have enough volume coming through your account, you can quickly throw cost caps on all of your tests to establish which ones will get spent at this target. That way you're not running highest volume and you're not bleeding all of your budgets. It's key, guys. Don't overspend on testing. Don't overspend on ads. That is so important. Next is measuring your KPIs and your benchmarks. So let's decide on the data, because here are the numbers that actually matter. You need to shift your focus away from ROAS and shift it to contribution margin. I have another video right up here where I break down a client's results and how we increase their contribution margin drastically. Because your KPIs should be dynamic. They should be adapting. They should update as your business grows. But if you're not tracking factors like contribution margin or CAC or MER or AMER, well, then you're relying on ROAS, which actually might be showing your ads. All of your ad spend might be going to your existing customer base. So your customer acquisition cost is extremely high, even though your ROAS is showing great performance. Showing great because Meta's going after the easiest customer to purchase from you. These are so critical. So there you have it. These are my 4 takeaways for how to optimize Meta ads. Focus on creative, precision, broad targeting, budget efficiency, and the right KPIs so that you actually make money. So if you're spending money on Meta, you're not tracking your AMER or your contribution margin, book a free strategy call down below. Our audits are intense, they're time consuming, but I want to make sure you fully grasp how to track everything so that you know how your business is growing. Like the video, subscribe for more content, check out the next one right up here. Give these strategies a try and watch your brand grow. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. We'll see you in the next video.